Blackwell's first free throw off rim and in. Last season, 82.1% from the stripe. Looking for a breakout season here for the Badgers. Taking on one of the top scoring roles here in the rotation. 2 for 2 from the line. He's now up to 5. Kenny guarded by Winter. Flip on to Gabe Warren. Was hot to start. Haven't heard much of him since. Trapped into the corner. Gets to Green. Green to Nugent. Loose ball. Kenny coming away with it. Goes up to the rim. Off the mark. Hauled in by John Tonje. Crusaders try to get a controlled tip, but it was right into the hands of Tonje. Now Klesmit pulls it back down. Kicks to the corner. McGee, extra pass to Tonje. Top. Knocks it down.
It's a little good, better, best shot selection there from Wisconsin. Love the patience from the Badgers now as the Kohl Center crowd's getting into this one.
Back to a single possession lead. 25-22, 6 to go in the first half. Kenny backing down Winter, back out to Williams. He fires the three. That one long. Offensive rebound, Kenny. Into the corner, Warren. 13 points in this one. Now Max Green fires the deep three. Long. Offensive rebound again and a foul up top.
Fortunately, there are a couple long rebounds not going the way of the Badgers. You got to make sure you're putting a body on everybody if you're Wisconsin.
Crowell back into the game for Nolan Winter. DeAndre Williams guarded by McGee. Kenny backing down Crowell. Shot clock under 8. Warren open shot for 3. Long hauled in by McGee. Wisconsin can tie it on this trip down the floor. Blackwell to Tonje. He's got an open look. It's good! Tied up at the Kohl Center.
How about that, John Tonje getting it done on both ends for the Badgers now as Wisconsin has evened this with the Crusaders.
10-0 run for the Badgers in the last 2 minutes. Kick to the corner, extra pass, knocked out of bounds by Klesmit. How about John Tonje, 10 points. We talked about how he hadn't made a field goal yet, but he was getting his looks at the line, 4 for 4 at the stripe. Now he knocked down 2 threes. This last one giving the Badgers back to a tie with Holy Cross. Largest lead in this first half with the Crusaders was 16. It's now quickly dissipated with under 5 to go in the first half. Williams to Nugent, now back to Williams. McGee inside to Kenny. Now to the corner, Max Green fires the 3, buries it. Late shot clock in. Holy Cross takes the lead right back.
Silencer there for Max Green and a much needed shot from the Crusaders.
Tonje inside, contact, finishes. No foul, I don't think Tonje liked it, but he gets the bucket nonetheless. Now Williams over Crowell, floater off glass. Back to a 3-point lead. McGee inside to Crowell, back to McGee, foul. Couldn't convert. But free throws coming up here for Kamari McGee.
Last minute here, Joey's been a couple teams just trying to go back and forth here in transition, trading buckets. And Wisconsin, you see now when they get the ball inside, they've been able to get to the charity stripe and be able to capitalize. And that's just something that took them a little bit to figure out here, and they're going to have to continue to do because Holy Cross isn't going anywhere.
McGee's first free throw is good. Shot just 61.1% from the line last season. Only 8.2 points per game. But this year, likely to see a much more increased role. When we talk later about this point guard by committee here for the Badgers, early clubhouse leaders John Blackwell and Kamari McGee.
Yeah, and it can be a good thing, Joey, because you have multiple options to go to. But at the same time, you worry with the fluidity of the game, right? Being able to kind of play with different playing styles, right? Because McGee isn't the same as Blackwell or even the likes of, as a freshman we'll see maybe later in Freitag. But again, something good to have if you're Greg Gard.
Holy Cross holding on by the slimmest of margins, 30-29. Green in the corner, guarded by Klesmet, loses him for a second. Klesmet regroups, now to Williams. Back to Green, shot clock under 8, looking to drive, step back, loses the ball, knocked out of bounds. Discussion here, I believe the signal is last touched by Holy Cross. We're at the under 4 timeout, 30-29 our score. We'll step aside. Holy Cross still with the lead. Under 6 minutes to go, Green Bay setting up shop at their own 8-yard line. 42 yards to Pater. Snap to Myler. Pump fake, steps up in the pocket. He's got Burgess who takes a big hit. Minimal gain on the play, and that was a dangerous play on the pass rush as coming in on the play with Desmond Rayford almost knocked that ball out of Myler's hands.
Yeah, pretty dangerous right there on the back pass of Myler. Could have been trouble for Green Bay.
Just missed on the strip. Closing on 5 minutes to go. Pickup of 1 on that last play. Second down and 9. Myler hands off to Burgess, who is met in the backfield. Royce C. makes the initial contact. Lost back to the 6 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down and long. And now it's this Frisco defense that might turn things back in their own favor.
Green Bay today 2 of 4 on 3rd down. A long one here.
See what the Blizzard dial up here. Myler with Burgess to his left, sends the receivers in forward motion and takes a snap. Drops back, 3-man rush. Shot to Moore, caught at the 25-yard line. What a pitch and catch from Myler to Moore. First down, Green Bay.
What a play for Green Bay. And it looks like they're going to be going tempo here.
That hung in the air for quite a bit, but Moore coming down with it, and they first down in Frisco territory.
We've seen this a lot today. Green Bay running tempo.
Snap to Myler. 3-man rush. Stepping up is Myler. He's got space up the left side, and he just tucks that one out of bounds. Second down and 1.
Burgess there, able to get a good block for Myler as he stepped up out of the pocket. Able to pick up an extra few yards because of it.
Second down and 1 from the 15-yard line. Still plenty of time on the play clock. Snap to Myler, 4-man rush. Moore makes the catch. Brought down, but he's still on his feet, down inside the 5-yard line. Norris Wren with an ankle tackle. And Demetrius Moore almost jumped himself out of that one, but he's brought down inside the 5-yard line. First and goal from the 4, under 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 3.
This Green Bay offense here has some fire to it. After that 3rd down conversion to Demetrius Moore, they've just been cooking.
.230 to go in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers all at the bottom of your screen. A snap to Myler. Pitch out to Burgess, and he tries to find some extra yardage on the play, but not much. Second down and goal from the 4. No gain officially on the play.
We've seen that a lot today in the red zone. Green Bay trying to go outside with the run. Haven't had much success as Frisco has shut that down quite a few times today.
Now Green Bay slowing things down a bit. Play clock under 10. Snap to Myler. Handoff. No, fake. Myler looking for the end zone. Does he stretch it across? Pushes his way. No signal yet. Touchdown, Green Bay. Max Myler, his second rushing touchdown of the game. Gives the ball to a fan and gives the Blizzard the lead. We've got this series history between these two. The first time that they've met since back in 2013. 31st all-time meeting, but it's been a while since these two programs have matched up. 11 years, the Badgers getting the 3-0 sweep here in Madison. They lead the all-time series 25-5, but again, it's so important with these schools within the state of Wisconsin getting a chance to play each other. You know, we talked with Susie Johnson, and she mentioned that she got a chance to come to the Fieldhouse quite a bit over the last few years. Her younger sister playing for the Badgers, Amanda Berkeley, now the head coach at Loyola Chicago. So she said her and her daughter, Josie Johnson, who is now her setter here at Milwaukee, they both came to the Fieldhouse quite a bit when they were bringing Josie up through the game. And it's special to get the opportunity to now play here at the Fieldhouse. First time in 11 years since these two programs have matched up. And the Badgers in control right now. Johnson sets, looks for Malone, kept alive by Furbringer. Robinson getting a swing off the set from Schumacher. Point, Wisconsin. Timeouts are not slowing down the Badgers right now.
Yeah, going back to that point on Susie Johnson, as you mentioned, she said a lot of her family went to Wisconsin, and they're kind of a volleyball family now, covering different universities in the state of Wisconsin, and her niece is now on her staff.
Gertz out of the middle, just a tip into the campfire. Orzo couldn't get the pancake down in time. Point, Milwaukee.
Yeah, that area of the court has been wide open all night so far for Wisconsin to take advantage of. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're not going to stop.
Bree Gertz, the first Panther with multiple kills. And a service ace this time. It's Lakin Graves. We've seen her play at the net through the block, but this time getting a service ace.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots so far for the Panthers.
The swing to the back. Orzo receives it. Now Robinson, powerful swing into the back. Right along that back line. No one for the Panthers back to get it. Point, Wisconsin.
Yeah, Devin Robinson painting every part of the court so far to open this match up. That one just caught the line.
Now Lola Schumacher at the service line for the Badgers. She's been the mainstay at libero all match so far. Schumacher receives this one off the block. Crawford with the tip. Point, Wisconsin. Had a little bit of heat on that one. 9-3 Badgers.
Kill number 4 there for Caroline Crawford, and for Lola Schu, it's just looked way too easy for her digging these balls out, receiving them, and setting up perfect sets for her teammates.
Schumacher continues the serve. Franklin keeps this one alive. Bump set for Schumacher over to Robinson, tight against the antenna. Free ball almost here for the Badgers. Furbringer, Orzo sends this one over, right over that block on the near side, and Yulia Orzo back at outside hitter after an injury to start the season. She's been getting a lot of swings here in this match.
Yeah, good job by Orzo there, but how about the reflexes on display for the freshman, Charlie Furbringer, to keep that ball alive?
Lola Schu still on the service run. Hard swing from Malone, but a little too much. Clean out. Point, Wisconsin. 11-3, and another timeout called by Susie Johnson.